So hello, I'm Jonathan Simmonds. I'm an honor student at LaGuardia Community College. I just finished my last semester here where I was a social science and humanities major. I'll be going to NYU next semester where I'll be studying applied psychology. First thoughts. Well, Dr. Cole did harass me to come, so I guess my impressions was I didn't know. I think I was almost obligated to come. But once I started taking honors classes and really interacting with the professors, I started to see that the culture at LaGuardia and the honors program in general was something that suited my personality a lot more. Also, my time in HSAC, I realized that as far as building leadership qualities and the sense of camaraderie, with these people, talking to them all the time, from Raphael and Frida, to you guys, to the group that I was with for the past year. My whole experience with HSAC has transformed me for the better. I've definitely enjoyed every part of it. When you're applying to these colleges, they want you, and they want your personality and the person, they want you to show who you are in the best way possible. So because I had all these obligations, with my family and other things, that's what I presented to them and told them that, this is my life, and what I could do, in addition to that was HSAC, and here's what I did there. And, that was me. I didn't try to make myself to seem what I wasn't. I felt like they would appreciate that more than me trying to be someone that I'm not. Well, they have every right to be worried. When you look at a place like NYU, where I'm going, tuition is $66,000, to live on campus and to stay there. You look at that, I got a bill in the mail for $22,000. I almost fell out. So you say, what is this? Like, how can I pay for this, for this kind of education, higher education? And when I think about it, this is why you apply for scholarships. This is why, you work extra hard during the fall and spring semester to put yourself in a position where these schools feel like, not only do we want the student here, but we want to pay for them to be here. This is why you take advantage of all the opportunities that you have while in LaGuardia to prepare yourself for these things, so you have to take out the least amount of loans as possible to pay for your education. Also, this is why when applying for colleges, you factor all those things in. The price of the college versus the education and the opportunities. All these things should come into play when you're applying for colleges, but you shouldn't be overwhelmed by the price, because there are things in place for you to succeed, and pay for these things even if you don't know about them now. This is what HSAC is about. I feel helping us. Flowers like all in the way. This is what HSAC is about. I think that being here has definitely been a help as far as planning for my financial future as far as transferring to four-year colleges. Well, I think that the honors program has been, as I said before, just dealing with the teachers, sharing their experiences and them hearing mine. It's just been amazing. One of my mentors, she's an honors professor here at LaGuardia, and has taught me so many things that I feel like I wouldn't have gotten had I been somewhere else. As far as HSAC is concerned, just the relationships that I've cultivated, the people that I've met along the way, and the experiences that I've had it pales in comparison to what I would have gotten again anywhere else. So I feel like it's invaluable. My experiences here at LaGuardia with the honors program and HSAC. Plenty of things. It's not even, we always worry about, what we could have done better, like what we could have changed. I wish I would have studied more. I wish I would have, went to freshman seminar. You should go to freshman seminar. That's necessary. I think the main thing that I would have changed, just trying to manage my time just a little bit better. I had more time than I thought I did. I felt like with all my obligations that I wouldn't have had enough time to get things done. But when I really broke it down, I had so much more free time, which means I could have experienced many more things here at LaGuardia and HSAC. So I feel like just managing my time better would have been one thing that I would have changed. Well, I never thought that I would be in this position. You know, just when you come into LaGuardia, a lot of students, including myself, you know, just thought, you know, you go from LaGuardia to the next community college or to a state university, and that was the limits for you. But being in LaGuardia and in the honors program at HSAC specifically, and hearing, you know, your peers saying, I'm applying to Brown, or I'm applying to Columbia, or I'm applying to NYU, or I got into NYU, or I got into Georgetown, and all these things, and you just say, wow. You know, what makes me so much different from them? In fact, I want to be in the exact position that they're in. So, you know, coming to that point in my life where I feel like I could be exactly where they are if I work just as hard, you know, it's definitely a dream come true for me, and I appreciate every moment of it. There are a lot of services in the school that'll help you if you are struggling. You know, you don't have to feel as if you're going through this process, whether it's transfer, your academics, anything in life, you know, your personal issues. It's not something that you should feel that you're alone in. You know, rely on your friends, rely on your peers, rely on the faculty. You know, all these people are here to help you in life. Just take advantage of it and realize that if you want it, the help will always be here for you. So I'm an applied psychology major at NYU. It's within the Steinhardt program for the CCTOP scholarship. You know, one of the things that I've learned here at NYU in large part about is race, inequality, all of these things. I never thought that I could get that type of information in psychology, but as I started to explore NYU's fields, I noticed that the psychology major, you could explore race, inequality, and all these things and do research about it and tie it in terms of psychology. So that's why I chose it. You know, I want to be a lawyer, so I felt like understanding forms of inequality from a psychological level is one of the things that I want to bring in to the field of law, and I feel like that would be helpful for me. So CCTOP is the Community College Transfer Opportunity Program that's specific to NYU. What it does is for any community college student rather in the country, they have the ability to apply to NYU, and it covers half of their tuition if they are accepted. The only part that or fine print is that you have to stay within Steinhardt, which is an education and music program. I found the applied psychology, so I didn't have to really go to the education part of it, but you have to stay in that school. So NYU has a bunch of different schools, like the liberal arts, you know, Stern for business, Steinhardt for education, and I may be missing some other schools as well. I committed to the Steinhardt program for the scholarship. You know, whoever you are, whether your race, ethnic, gender, anything, you know, stay true to yourself. And whatever you're doing in school, make sure that it's your dream. Make sure it's something that you want to do. You know, don't live someone else's dream. You know, whether you want to be a doctor, you know, do someone's hair, whether you want to drive a car, whatever it is that you want to do in life, it doesn't matter. Whether you strive to be the president of the United States, make sure that it's your dream and not someone else's, because the possibilities are limitless as long as it's coming from you and you really believe in yourself.